Sanctuary Paladin. So I'm live now. This is on ladder. So I managed to get pretty much everything I had offline for pretty cheap. So I just wanted to go over it. And then some people were asking if I could like show some stuff like Chaos Sanctuary or some other maps. So yeah, let's go over that. So Gore Riders, really, I found them, so I didn't have to buy them, but I think they're worth like maybe Gull at the most. Ravenfrost, this is like just one I slammed. These are around like Ist if they're really high, but you can get like a pretty crappy one from Al. The Nosferatu, this thing was expensive. I paid Vex. It's not perfect stats. Like a clean regular Nos is always Vex. But this one had all resist slammed, and I guess people think it's like a bad corruption, but for this build it's really good, so I picked that up. This is an Eagle Ring I had from before. It's got all resist. I slammed that early on, so it's pretty good to have. Ghoulhide, same thing. I paid like for these, and they had the all resist slam on them. Again, these are like Mal, clean, I guess, like very cheap stuff. G-Face, I had two of them. I slammed 2 sockets in one, and then I bought 2 really crappy, like 30% enhanced damage jewels for like Lem each. So this was like basically free. This I bought. I was gonna make one, but there was someone selling one. So it's Burr Ist. So if you're gonna make this, you need at least 3.65 Hirons. So I bought this for 2.5. So I don't know why you got rid of it. I guess the base is bad because it needs a lot of strength, but like I don't really care because strength kind of helps their damage out here. So it was pretty good. I don't know what's up with the all resist range. Like it's higher than it should be, but I think that's just a bug. The Seraphs, I bought this and just slammed it. I overpaid a bit because it's got 2 defensive auras, but I'm still slamming more, trying to find one. You get these for around like Ist, clean. The Redeemer, so I finally puzzle ringed it today. When you don't have the Jaw rune in it for the ignores target defense, it is like everything just takes forever to kill because you just miss so much. And when you're charging, you can't miss. If you miss a charge, it's like it's so bad. So just get the Jaw rune if you're on the fence about it. As soon as I put this in here, my kill speed's like doubled because I don't miss anymore, and it's actually insane. So I got lucky at 2 socketed. This one's not perfect, but important things, it has 4 to Sanctuary. The damage is really high, 118. So I would go, 110 and higher. And usually people don't even look at that stat because this is like a Holy Bolt thing. Like I paid, I think I paid for this. So for us in this build, literally all the stats were perfect. And it had high enhanced damage, but you can see I slammed a little bit more on there. So not a terrible slam. Eventually I'll upgrade this and I'll have to put another Giant, but like I don't care. The quality of life you get out of having that is just insane. And because I don't have a beast yet, I put a Shale in. And now the attack speed is really high, so I'm really happy with that. And then the Exile I paid the most for. I thought this would be cheaper, but at the time of this video, there are 0 Exile bases that are ethereal with over like 20 all resist. There's a few that are like 15 all resist or like max damage or enhanced damage, but like yeah, the exiles are really scarce right now, and apparently to get like a high all resist like base, you're paying at least Vex, if not Ohm, because they're just so rare. And yeah, so I went ahead and just bought this one with my runes I had, so it has a perfect Defiance aura roll, and also the enhanced defense is really high. So I paid like raw like 2.5 HR, and then I threw in like some other items that were worth like another HR. So I paid like 3.5 for this, which kind of sucked because I was expecting to just be able to make my own, but the bases just don't exist, and I didn't want to make it in a non-ethereal one. One thing I want to talk about is, which I didn't realize, but the E bug, like the ethereal bug, works when you're offline. So that's why my previous video, the exile, had like 1800 defense. So that's not available online. So on ladder, like around 800, 900 is like the high end you're gonna get for defense. So don't be too worried about that. Swap, I got this call to arms for basically free. I paid like, I think it was just 50 like Zakram orbs or something, like really cheap. I don't know why. I guess it's a low one, but whatever. And then I still need to get a lidless or something with 2 skills to go in my offhand here. Charms, offensive auras were basically free. I paid each, and you could probably, like, I just wanted to get them quick, and I had people lined up giving them to me because nobody uses these. You could probably get Lem, like you could do Lem for these, and most people would do it. Very cheap. The torch I got from this guy, I guess he had a whole bunch, and this is like as bad a torch as it can get, like super low torch, 30 vitality, 10 all res. So again, I only paid like, I think it was ist, like really low. And I didn't even give him an ist. He just took like a bunch of runes, like low runes and gems and stuff for it. Same with the Annie. The Annie was really low. I only paid like, it's a shit Annie, but like I only paid the guy, I don't know, I think it was like, in total for both these items, I think it was like a combination of runes and gems and orbs, and it was maybe like 150 total. So around like less than Vex for both of these, which was, I think, pretty good. And then you'll see my resistances are all capped. So like in the video I said, you don't need perfect stuff to get that resistance up, but I mean I have it slammed on 3 items, so that does help. So if I take off my belt, you'll see. And I don't have any all-res charms, well, except this one, this shitty one, but they're just regular 10% ones you find. These are like free. You'll find them while you're playing. So yeah, that's the gear. So it's like identical to what I did before. Only difference is obviously the stuff isn't all maxed out because it's like, you know, average gear. So I'm just going to show a few things. So this is Trav. So Trav is actually not bad to come in here because you can pretty much just zeal these guys down instantly. I was trying to farm some gold, so yeah, that's Trav. Let's go somewhere else here. So let's do River Flame. So it's really quick because you can charge, obviously. You can use the tele move to, like, you know, get through all this crap, but basically you're one-shotting most stuff, which is like a theme with my builds. I don't really want to play it unless you're one-shotting stuff. So like every time I hit, yeah, like with charge, it does a little knockback, and that way you can kind of charge to the next mob. Oh, that's cool. Let's see what this is. Oh, of course, I have Mordini. Just, I don't even want that. Another thing is, like, if you tele in and then zeal a bit, it's really strong. Because you're like going to, like, for sure hit everyone. So I don't just charge. I know I always say it's like a charge build, because ideally you want to just be charging. But zeal is still amazing. Like, it's less damage because it doesn't have those synergies. But it's still very strong. Nothing wrong with that. So yeah. Oh, that's cool. Wow, that's actually not bad. I don't know if there's any 4OS rune words that use Berserker axes, but anyway, yeah, come in here. You can see that, like, as you're charging, if you get stuck when you're charging, just swap items. And I'm never using like Sanctuary here. Or not Sanctuary. I'm never using Redemption. The Mana Steal is just so good. I really like this build. There's like almost nothing about it is really tedious. The only thing I found that's a little tedious is, well, I mean, it's just as soon as your battle orders and if your Holy Shield ever runs out when you're in a map, you kind of just die right away. Because you get hit once or twice and you don't have that hit recovery from Holy Shield, and then you pretty much just get, you know, get hit pretty hard. So yeah, I've tried using Smite on bosses. It's not as fast as just sealing. Now bosses that can get moved around, like in maps, you want to just charge them. I'll try to do that later to show you like what that looks like. But yeah, so that's chaos. I mean, we can go do this. Stuff dies like right away. Best way to do this is you just telly right to the middle and then just seal. So I mean, yeah, like it's like I said, stuff in hell is like very easy to kill, and even when you're just standing around, like you're not taking any damage really. So yeah, it's a strong build. Let's go to town, and I won't do a full map, but I'll do a bit of one. I haven't tried out cows. You can do that actually first. See how cows go. Oh, that's nice. It's right here. Alright, so I think Griswold can be charged back. Oh well, he died too quick. Anyway, there's a little trick with charge. If there's nothing around a unit and you just click it once and you don't let go, you'll continue to charge them over and over again until they're like dead. And if they're in open space, they'll get knocked back each time, and you get really fast attack speed that way. And then they're also pretty much just like stunned. So on bosses and maps, I always do that because it's like the safest way to kill something. I haven't actually tried cows yet, so let's see how it goes. It's okay. It's not horrible, but you'll notice if you get in like a big clump, just zeal is like the way to go. I think there's something with this version, because I remember when I played Pod, like the charge builds were so good in cows. I think it's because the AoE splash used to like actually knock back the whole like clump. So you can see here, like when I charge, they just kind of stand there. They're not actually being moved. And if there's nowhere to move, like if I charge here and then I charge again, if there's no space in between the mob, it won't actually charge. So it won't do as much damage, and it also doesn't like attack as quick. In the other mod, I'm pretty sure the way it worked was like you could continually just charge because the mobs would always get moved back. But it seems like in this one, I don't know, it's just not as good for cows. Still pretty quick though, like dying fast. Yeah, so that's cows. Not gonna do the whole thing here, but yeah, let's check out a map now. I have a few here. I'll finish it totally after, but let's just do Throne of Insanity. I really like with this build. So this one is like 23% max health, so that's pretty bad for us, but we'll see how it goes. This would be like a tough, like a decently challenging map, because they're going to have a lot of health. So in these maps where like stuff doesn't die as quick, you're going to find yourself zealing a lot more, especially when they all just run to you and surround you. You can't really charge at that point, so you pretty much just hold down like shift or whatever and just zeal on the spot. Still like no problems though. Like if you need to move when you get surrounded, you can always use the tele move, kind of get away. And again, these are ranged units, so like typically ranged units are always a little more dangerous. I don't know why. Maybe it's something to do with the block chance, but missile attacks. I guess I don't think you can block missile attacks, or maybe I'm wrong. But archers and quill rats and stuff like that always seem to be pretty hard to deal with. So yeah, we got some champion guys in here. We got lots of health. But yeah, seems to be pretty safe. I haven't used a healing potion yet. I know for a fact you can't do this map with Dragondin because they're all fire immune. So, and like good luck trying to do it with Dream. Dream is just terrible. But these Hell Whip guys have a lot of health. Well, it seems to be okay to me. One thing that's great though is like you're never worried about immunities or skipping anything because you can kill anything. One thing I'm really liking about this build compared to the other one. But yeah, this is like a really difficult tier 3 map with like strong mods. Obviously if they had magic absorb I would just re-roll it because you would be just wasting your time. That's like for any build. You're not going to ever do a map where you have like stuff that counters your specific build. Yeah, so I'm going to finish this up on my own later. Just wanted to make a couple notes about it. So total amount of high runes I spent on everything, it was under 10. It was somewhere around 9 for everything. The charms, the jewels, the Annies, the Ja, like literally the whole thing you can do for 10 high runes. Which I think is like really cheap. And I do believe that these scepters, like if you want to get a 4 Holy Bolt scepter on this thing, you pay a lot. I think they're like Gull or Vex even. But nobody really knows about Sanctuary on it or even cares, so they're considered bad. So these will go up. Exile and Chains of Honor are always going to be expensive. Same with this. But they're not super expensive. Like they're not infinity or anything crazy. These are expensive, I think, because of the Amazons use them. The bosons. I could be wrong. Everything else is pretty cheap. Yeah, so that's the updated live version. So see you guys around.